When we are down in the dumps, when we feel like life is against us and nothing is going right and we start to feel deeply sorry for ourselves, there is one thing that we have missed that could really change our life around in that very moment. Everybody, including you and I, often look out into the stars and dream of a better future, a time when everything will be alright, when everything in our lives will fall into place. We will have a job we love, we will have the man or the woman of our dreams, the family, the friends, the house, the body. We will have more than enough money to be able to travel around the world or to do anything that we possibly could want. Our minds pull us from the present into the past or the future constantly. This is the nature of our minds, and it is more common that we get pulled away in times of distress. And when our minds often pull us away from the very thing that is right under our noses, something we underestimate again and again, especially when we are mulling over the what ifs and why not this, why not that. We try to seek out external validation or quick fixes. Sometimes we end up spending a lot of money on things we don't even need, or people who promise to give us an easy solution to solve all of our problems. But of course, these things aren't really what we need or what will fix us. I believe that what we really need is to come back to ourselves. This underestimated realization in that moment of chaos or sadness or confusion is that our bodies and minds themselves are very powerful, and they have the gifts and tools to help enable us for the rest of our lives. We think we need fancy things or shiny objects to help fix us, but really, we already have the most precious thing within us. I don't know if you can fully comprehend how powerful your body and your mind is right now. Would you believe me if I said, with the awareness alone that you have a body and a mind that is waiting for you to come back to, and that this realization alone can change your mood in an instant? Your aliveness is a combination of your body and mind and soul, if you can believe it or not. But I want to focus on the body and mind because this is the most tangible thing that we will have as a human being. We all know what it is like to have a body and what it feels like to live with our minds. Would you believe me if I said that these bodies and minds of ours have infinite amount of energy that can be harnessed? Your growth in your life is exponential if you don't quit in the moments when things get rough. And I don't mean quitting in the form of fighting, although sometimes we must fight for our lives. But most of the times, a gentle nudge, a gentle easing back into these 2 points of contact, the body and the mind, helps. Where you place your attention is important. The willingness to acknowledge that you have a body and a mind to begin with is the first act towards looking within without blaming your external circumstances or disregarding the nature of life's impermanence, which is an ever-changing circumstance that we cannot control. Because it is from you that you discover your inner world, and when you come into contact with yourself, then you can start to change your external circumstances. When we are feeling depressed, we cannot see any good in the world. It can be really difficult to even notice these 2 simplest tools that are available to us. I don't know what your life circumstances are right now, but I can tell you from my own experience of being in depressive states when I was young to navigating difficult changes that always destabilized me, that in these kinds of depressive and challenging situations, everything feels flat. You feel like a zombie without having full awareness of who you are, where you are. Everything is neutral or flat until you put your energy to it. Feel your body and acknowledge your mind. Become aware of how amazing your hands and your feet are, how strong and intelligent both your mind and your body are as tools for life. Repeat this realization again and again as much as you need until this message goes in. Life is an exchange of energy. We can't expect to get until we also give a little ourselves. But just because we give, we can't always expect to get. And we can't also give expecting to get all of the time. I know that was quite a riddle to take in. Watch it again if you need to. What I'm saying is fundamentally we must share our energy with life and with others in little and often, and with curiosity and generosity. The thing that happens when we start appreciating our minds and our bodies is that we start noticing what they can do for us. We stop comparing ourselves and our lives to others, not because of the mind chatter which cannot fully ever stop, but from pure experience of being and feeling powerful. And these little changes add up. We will start to wake up every morning feeling more purposeful than we started out with. We will have the energy to get out of bed, which can be the most difficult thing in hard times. What I'm talking about is not about the work we do. I'm talking about the state of being. What matters is the mental steadiness. Our ability to accept our lives and still have the energy to get up and to keep going is a purposeful act. We cannot complain our way into feeling powerful and feeling in control of our lives. We must actively take part. We must take action. Living creatively with ourselves is fueled not only by heavenly happenstance, where feelings like optimism, hope, and positivity can touch us randomly sometimes, but we can't always rely on that alone. Creativity and purposeful lives are fueled largely by our ability to engage with the world around us, our ability to pay attention and ask questions, our ability to stay curious, our ability to believe that even the state of negativity and flatness is currently present, then the opposite state of acceptance, positivity, and power must also be equally true. Reach out to the present moment that life presents us. Reach out to another person. Reach out to our own bodies and minds. Come back and live in them. Use them again and again. But this requires the risk of being vulnerable. But do it anyway. Little by little, summon your courage and you will become braver. You will get that kick of dopamine, the good kind, that will motivate you. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed this video, I think you will like my other videos, like the ones that have popped up on your screen right now. And if you have found this video helpful and valuable, do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and turn the notifications on so that you won't miss any of my future videos. And I want to get to know you. Let me know in the comments, how is your mind and body doing lately?